now I'm going to do a comparison of the palettes. So first thing that I want to mention is that the Zoeva one is shiny, whereas the Coastal Scents one not. I'm showing my hand so that you can see the reflection. One thing that is practical about the Coastal Scents one is that the name of the palette is written out on the outside, so you can actually Lilou, so you can actually see what's inside it if you have several, so that's pretty practical. And the Zoeva one doesn't do that, but the Zoeva one has one advantage compared to the Coastal Scents, and that's that they tell you what's inside. So you know, like the ingredients in the shadow, so that's better if you're health conscious. Inside, as you can see, pretty much identical. Mirror, two little sponge tip applicators. Here it's the same. You can't see it as well because it's protected by a plastic thing. The colors themselves, first comment is that the Coastal Scents one, which is on the right, the shadows are more domed, whereas the Zoeva ones, the shadows are flat. What I mean is they were pressed and they're completely flat, whereas here they're more like a dome-shaped eyeshadow. Now let's move on to the actual color comparison. The Coastal Scents is still on the right, the Zoeva one still on the left, and as you can see at first glance, they're exactly the same. Let me zoom in so you can see the actual colors in comparison with each other. This is the Coastal Scents one, and this is the Zoeva one. The Zoeva blues and pinks, blues and pinks of the Coastal Scents, and the browns and champagne gray colors of the Coastal Scents, browns and champagnes of the Zoeva. There are a few differences. For example, you see this one is more of a copper color, like a penny, than this one in the Coastal Scents, which is a little duller. But frankly, for the use for which you want it, which is to have a little bit of every color in one palette, they're pretty much a good dupe for each other. And from memory, the ingredients in each are exactly the same. So there you have it, a comparison between Coastal Scents and Zoeva. In that case, I think the palettes are really exactly the same. And a comparison between the brushes of Zoeva and the brushes of Sigma. And in that case, I think the two products have their pros and cons. And so I hope the comparison was helpful to you to decide which brand you're going to buy, or if you're going to get both of them. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!